All right, man. Let's talk about the NFL MVP race real quick, man. Now, obviously, it's a two-man race. I thought Jonathan Taylor, uh, should have got it. All right, but obviously, he didn't get it. Okay, so he didn't get it because he missed it. He's not gonna get it because he missed the playoffs. So I mean, it is what it is. It seemed to be a two-man race. Uh, um, Let me see. Let's talk about y'all the MVP talk. NFL playlist. Uh, Welcome to Goodfella TV. I switched the name, but so let's see if we can pull up these odds. So so right now, according to all odds bet, Aaron Rodgers is a negative 500 to win the MVP. Basically, he's a lock to win the MVP. Real quick, he's a lock. Okay, if you don't understand the odds, negative anything that's negative, right? That number right here, you have to spend that amount of money to win $100. Okay, you have to, so negative 500. I have to bet 500 to win $100. Okay, then what you see a plus, like for Tom Brady, if I bet 100, I win $550 in profit. Exactly how that works. Okay, so you see other outshides plus 220, 2,220. 2,200 for Burrows, Jonathan Taylor plus 2,800, Cooper Kupp plus 2,800, Mahomes plus 5,000. So really, for the most part, if it ain't locked already on the books, it's a foregone conclusion that Vegas expects Aaron Rodgers to be the MVP. Now, should Aaron Rodgers be the MVP? Okay. And every year they give him the MVP. He has 6 shoe-in games this year because his division was terrible. So he had six shoe-in games. He had even though he lost to Detroit, he lost to Minnesota. And them supposed to be 6 shoe-in games. The last game of the season, he didn't play all of them. So he had 4 of his touchdowns versus Detroit. Okay, he had 2 versus Chicago. All right, he had 3 versus Washington. Okay, he had 4 versus Minnesota in the loss, 4 versus Chicago in the loss. He had 3 versus Baltimore, 3 versus Cleveland, 2 versus Minnesota, 2 versus Detroit. So, okay, you look at the playoff teams that he played. He had 2 versus San Francisco, who barely got in. All right, he had 0 touchdowns and 2 picks versus New Orleans. Say what you want to say. He had 2 touchdowns versus Pittsburgh. He had 2 touchdowns versus Cincinnati. Okay, he had 2 touchdowns versus Arizona. That was his best performance of the year. He had 2 touchdowns versus the Rams, and that's it. So, like I said before, every year they get this dude the MVP, and it is what it is. And then when he loses in the playoffs or the NFC Championship game or whatever it may be, then they make excuses for him. Oh, he ain't got enough this, he ain't got enough that. Well, you're the most valuable player. He's the most valuable player. Oh, he's the greatest thrower of football. Look at the numbers, this, that, and the third. Fine. Give it to him. Many years they gave it to Peyton Manning, and he got his ass whooped in the first round of playoffs, second round of playoffs, or in the AFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? At this point, man, I think the most valuable player should be the culmination of playoffs and a regular season for all sports, because the Super Bowl MVP doesn't mean you're the MVP of the playoffs. It just mean you was the Super Bowl MVP. In the finals don't mean you was the greatest player, the best player in the finals. If that's the case, Steph Curry would have won it over Iguodala. It mean you're the best player in the finals. So what do you get if you're the best player in the playoff run? You get nothing. You have a great first two, three series, and then you kind of have a okay finals, and then somebody just get hot in the finals and they take the MVP. Come on, what do you get for the playoff, man? This should be a playoff regular season award, man. And I should really start a petition. If I really felt like it, I really should start a petition. And he has 6 shoe-in wins in his own division, right? He has 6 shoe-in wins in his own division, It has 2 losses. I don't care. He played in Detroit. He should have been up 50 versus Detroit. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. Come on, man. This dude played some sorry ass teams, man. And I don't really think the NFC is weak, but you look at time. Not saying they should give it time. Okay. Look at time. Nigga like 50 years old. 44 to be exact. Okay. Okay, yeah, the Russian completion percentage around the same. I think Rodgers had what? He went 13-3. Brady went 13-4. He had 43 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Rodgers threw 37 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. All right, you look at the teams that he played. He got watched by New Orleans twice, who didn't make the playoff, but they got a really good defense. Carolina got a good defense. You know what I'm saying? They ain't played nobody neither. They lost to the Rams. So at the end of the day, he put up great numbers, had great receivers. I think Rodgers has a lesser supporting cast. Brady had the better supporting cast, but not right now. But we'll see if Brady get into the playoffs and he beat Aaron Rodgers, man. Then I think they might be on upset alert versus the Philadelphia Eagles. So Aaron Rodgers is the only logical choice to win. Now, if you want to talk about Cooper Kupp, then yeah, I think Cooper Kupp should be in that conversation. But Rodgers is really the only logical guy to win this award. Give it to him. He won it last year. Like I said before, it is what it is. He's an amazing talent, got a great arm. But for fun, let's look at Patrick Mahomes. But I think you should get some type of reward for having a good playoff run. Honestly, Patrick Rodgers, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't know what I was on. I put Patrick Woods. you know, but yeah, Rodgers is the runaway MVP. Give it to him. No problem with that. Same numbers, just do, 6 more interceptions, slightly less, winning percentage, 2 more losses. So, you look at this game log. Cleveland, Baltimore, Chargers, Philadelphia playoff team, Buffalo, Washington. So I mean, and this NFL season was weak. One of those 2 strong guys. We see if the playoffs can live up to it, but easily Aaron Rodgers the MVP. Long story short, but I think this award should be the playoffs and the regular season. Let me know if you agree or disagree, because you don't get no reward for the playoffs in any major sport that I know of. I might be wrong, but hey, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, all my social media links description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. All the links in the description. You want to chop it up, advertise channel, video request, business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request. Appreciate it. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. Roll at the bottom of the screen. PayPal link description. All the information, username, links in the description. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next, subscribe us, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. Other than that, check out the NFL playlist. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk, for more Lion Talk and Detroit Talk. Peace.